Welcome back, or anybody that's new to the Cologne Talk X
TJ Talk Sense podcast, baby.
episode 18. Let's get it.
18.
A lot
18
of,
already.
yep, a lot of people are gonna love this one because they're rating a very popular house towards the end of this episode. One of probably the most popular niche houses ever.
Yeah, it's definitely up there in the top three. So last week we done Mancera. If you guys haven't seen that, go back and watch that. And then what would you say the top three niche houses are right now? One is right above your
In,
head, definitely.
in popularity or what?
Yeah.
I want to Zergoff for
Yeah.
sure. PDM, I think, is probably one of the most popular niche houses. For third one, I
Would
don't
you
know.
think? Would you say Montal or Mancera?
Mancera, probably.
Yeah.
Mancera. I probably see a Mancera in everybody's collection now.
Yeah, I would agree. Used to be MFK. Killian's not quite there yet with everyone. Initio is a good house, but still, I find Initio a little bit weird, because they've got like two or three bangers, but then the rest are just like average, in my opinion.
I agree with that. The other ones they're good, but they're nothing mind blowing.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. But
But
the new one looks like it'll be one of those mind blowing ones.
yeah, no, I agree with that. So how's the week been since the last episode anyway?
It's been hectic. I haven't been uploading that much. I've been doing a lot of stuff in the background, and but I'm gonna get back to it soon.
What's the last upload? The chair.
Yeah,
The,
the
the,
chair. Yeah, that
yeah,
was like
yeah,
three days ago, probably.
yeah. No, it's been hectic this week as well for me. Because obviously what we wanted to do from the last episode was to get on a guest this week, but we literally recorded what last was it Sunday or Saturday?
Saturday, I think.
We recorded on Saturday, we edited the footage Sunday, got it up for Monday, and then by then, fucking the next episode comes. It's like we didn't even have time to contact anyone. But next episode, 100%, we need a guest on.
Yes, for sure. We're gonna do that 100%. Just the week went by so fast, man.
Yeah,
Did
it's
you
it's
any new cops this week?
yeah, I picked up. So obviously decanting's going all right at the moment. So had to repurchase a couple. Had to get in the what did I? Oh, I got in Instant Crush. So everyone's been asking me for time to get in Instant Crush, and I'm not a massive fan of the fragrance. Like I think
I
it's
don't
all right,
I don't
but
like it either.
I had a bottle before, and it's just like it does well. It performs well. It lingers in the air, but there's just something about it that I don't like. And then I picked up Intense Cedric Boise because everyone loves the original Cedric Boise, but there's something about the Intense. It's a little bit more spicier. It's a little bit woody, and I feel like the lemon in the opening is hella juicy. Like,
So the intense is better, you think?
yeah, definitely 100%. And
I
then
want to try the intense.
the company that I think I mentioned it on the podcast last week, that Super's Budapest one.
Hmm.
they they sent me out. I thought I was gonna get four fragrances. I got a box of six.
God damn, you got a lot of reviews to
So,
put on.
oh
Did you try
yeah,
any of them yet?
they're literally still in the box next to me, all sealed up. So this week I'm gonna try and review each of them and then drop a review like one per day on them.
I'm
So
excited to try
yeah,
this. That's a massive, massive package.
the box was heavy as hell. Hey, Ragnar just phoned me right now.
Oh yeah, he's
Hey,
probably trying
Ragnar.
to talk about the AG Tracy thing, dude. That was crazy to see. Let's talk a
Oh,
little bit about that. How did that how did that happen?
so like it happened rapid, yeah. So not this Monday gone, but last Monday before we recorded the last episode. So I just looked on. Someone called me and was like, "Yo, have you seen who commented on your video?" And I was like, "Nah, nah." So woke up, had a look at it, and he just literally commented like that's fire, like talking about a fragrance. So I was like, "Oh shit!" So I was like, "What the hell?" And then 3 days later, he commented again when I picked up a more cafe on Tonka Cola. He literally said, "Oh, Tonka Cola is a photorealistic cola fragrance, but it's a little bit hard to wear." So I was like, "Oh shit!" Like he knows his stuff, in it. So then I go on Instagram like an hour later, and he's dropped me a follow on Insta. So I was like, "Oh shit!" And on Instagram, he's got like I think like 1.1 million followers on there. So I was like, oh damn. And this was like late at night. So I was like, oh, you know what? Tomorrow I'm gonna drop him a message like saying I appreciate the follow, all of that. I go onto Instagram and he's fucking sent me a voice note already. Like, yo, like I watch all the content, bruv. Like I'm proper into fragrances and shit like that. And he's like, look, if you're ever in West London, like where he's from, let me know and we'll link up. So I was like, okay, cool. So luckily, 3 days after that, so that was Monday this week just gone. And then on Thursday, I was actually down around like close to where he is. So I was like, look, Thursday I'm around there. He's like, look, come down to the studio. Come down to the studio. Fucking, he bought me a gift. He bought me Thomas Cosmola number 4. And I had to pick him up one. Come on, man. He's showing love. So I bought him Ganymede.
100%.
And then, yeah, we literally just had a chat about the fragrance and fragrances and everything. And it was fucking insane, bro. Insane.
Holy dude, when you told me about that, I was like, you're a fan of him, and now he's like kind of like a fan of you. So it's
Yeah.
crazy to think about that, you were listening to this guy's music and stuff like that, and he was, secretly like watching your videos, and now he's showing like support in the comments and all that and hitting you up
Yeah.
in the DMs, which is dope.
Yeah, like we since then we've been chatting like every day. He's because I gave him some samples as well to try in it from my
Mhm.
decants, and I gave him like Vibrato by Suspiro. I gave him Aaron Terrence Shoes Slut, yeah. And then he literally messaged me this morning like, "Yo, that slut is some serious juice, yeah." And then he was like, "Oh, I'm trying to get it, but it's sold out because Aaron Terrence Shoes is always out of stock."
Mhm.
So I messaged the guy that I know there, and he was like, "Yeah, look, it comes in like early February." So I messaged him. I said, "Look, when it comes in, I'll shout you, and you can pick up a couple bottles." So, and then he definitely said like we're gonna make a couple more videos together. We'll go to Harrods or something and check out some fragrances. So that'd be fucking crazy.
Dude, that's actually dope. Like, it's crazy to think about.
That's
Well, so
just
when is the collab coming? The
I
song
don't know.
collab, a fragrance rep.
I'm jumping on the next album, innit?
We're gonna see TJ in the back of a music video or something. It's just him going like
I'll
this.
just be like this, one on the left, one. That'd be crazy. But no, that should be sick if we can make some more content together. Link up. He's got 350 fragrances in his collection.
He's got more than me and you.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, have you got anything from like Stefan Humbert Lucas? And he's like, yeah, like the other day I went there and I tried one of them and then I just told them, yeah, give me one of everything.
Damn. Shit.
Damn, that's
Dude,
crazy.
imagine making a video with him and be like buying every Stephen Humbert Lucas fragrance in the store.
Yeah, that would be mad. And when I was talking to him, he's like, when he goes into Harrods, all the workers are on him like straight away, like, oh, come over, try this one because they all want that commission, innit?
Yeah, that's true. He probably
That
makes
is,
big purchases.
yeah. So hopefully we can get a little fragrance sniffing vlog in Harrods going. That'd be
That
sick.
would be
But
that
I'm
would be dope
super
to see.
grateful for that, man, because he could have just watched the content and not said anything, like just watch and not even like or anything, but to like, follow, message, invite me down is insane. But that video is, I think it hit like 100K just now, and like people are loving the collab, like.
That's dope. So, did anyone like from your family or whatever see that video and they're like, "What the fuck you made with AJ Tracy?"
So my brother, yeah, he knows I do the TikTok thing, but he don't really care or anything like that,
Yeah.
yeah. Then when I sent him the voice note on Instagram that AJ Tracy sent me, I swear to God, he called me about 10 times that day. Like, I know that's crazy. When are you going to see him? Like, this is sick. He was more excited than me. He was gassed. Like, he's like, hey, let me show you my Spotify. You know he's in like my top 5 like artists. But it was exciting. It was sick. It was sick, man.
That's absolutely dope. Yeah, what a crazy beginning to 2024, right?
I know. And that just shows a lot of people, yeah, how many people are actually watching our content that we don't know.
Yeah,
Like,
that's true.
we don't know they're watching.
Anybody could be watching.
Literally, it just could just come up on the FYP and it's like, oh shit, who's this guy? Like, I like this guy. And then like just network with them and yeah, man, it's fucking mad. Mad. Just from making perfume videos, linking up with a fucking UK rapper.
Yeah,
Mad.
that's crazy. Damn. Still mind blowing.
Damn.
But
But
what a
you
dope collab though. Congrats, man.
TJ and AJ, come on, that's gonna be a
TJ and
series.
AJ.
But have you picked up anything new this week?
No, I've been
What's
keeping
the
on the low, man.
what's the last pickup?
Last pickup was Torino 21, and that was like in 2023.
So you're yet to make a purchase in 24.
Yeah, yep. It's been
Oh,
2, 3 weeks in, and I haven't made one.
oh
I'm going
shit.
strong. I've been making purchases in other categories.
Yeah, I see you doing a little search for a new car.
Oh yeah, I just got one yesterday, man.
Is it? What did you get?
BMW 3 Series.
Oh, you
BMW gang.
join the crew.
BMW gang. Yeah, bro. I had a Mercedes before, a horrible pass with them, and never again.
But the specs on the Mercedes is way better than the BM though.
The interior of a Mercedes is up there. It's
Yeah,
I
yeah,
like it better, but I think BMW has a more aggressive look on the
yeah.
outside.
So what did you do? Sell the Mercedes?
No, I leased the
Okay.
Mercedes, so I returned it on the due date, then just leased the
Yeah.
BMW after.
So a new car. That's why you're not getting no new perfumes because you got a new
Nope.
toy to play with, man.
Yeah, I got a lot of more expenses out there.
So
But
I'm excited to see what the first pickup's gonna be. Matter of fact, yeah, we're gonna put a little poll on this video. Like everyone, just write the comment of what fragrance you think should be his first pickup of the year.
dude, I have a lot in mind. I want to get my first ever 700 Lucas.
Yeah,
I'm looking into Ganymede. I'm looking into maybe Tonka Cola, more cafe.
yeah,
You've been hyping those
yeah,
up. I have to try them. And I don't know what else I'm looking at. The new Initio, I want to pick that up,
yeah,
but I definitely don't want to pay full price for it. So I definitely want to see if it's gonna hit discounters quick or
yeah.
not. I want to pick up Altair.
Okay, yeah, yeah.
Um, that's what's in the spotlight right now, for
I,
now.
I I picked up my first like tester bottle. Yeah. Um, it's this one from Essential Parfums. It's called Divine Vanille. So it's an. I first tried this brand in Paris when I went in August, yeah. And I was
Hmm.
like, this is a niche fragrance, but the price of them for 100 mls is £80.
Oh, so they're like
They're
Mancera and
cheap,
all that.
like cheaper. This is cheaper than like Lamar Elixir. And
Oh,
I'm
okay.
like, so they're an affordable niche brand. And I tried the rest of their stuff because they've got one called Bois Imperial, and it's
Yeah.
literally 99% the same as Ganymede.
Ooh.
It's the exact same perfumer and everything. So I was like, I tried this one, the new vanilla one. Obviously, I love vanilla. And I need to drop a review on it this week, but it's like a spicy kind of herbal vanilla. It's actually decent. I'm actually gonna test it right now. Let's
So
go.
you bought it? Is it used or you already sampled
Yeah.
that much? Oh,
No,
okay,
so
okay,
there's like so I bought it off someone that I know and
okay.
he's used like 20 ml of it. So there's like 80 left. And I thought, why not, man? Got it for a
You've
good
already
price
tried
as
it
well.
on skin, or this is
Yeah.
how's
No, I tried it.
longevity and projection?
I got around 6 to 7,
Okay.
but that day that I wore it, I was out testing loads of fragrances. So it's like I couldn't fucking smell anything after by
Yeah.
the time I got home. So yeah, I'll test it over the next couple of days and drop a little video on it, man.
But there we go. Dude, I wore Killing Smoking Hot. I've been wearing it like crazy nonstop lately. Dude, yes, 2 days ago I wore it. I went to sleep. I woke up and I can still smell that shit. That was
Jesus.
like 20 hours later. I'm not even joking.
Yeah, that is some beast mode performance on that, man.
Dude,
But
I might go through that bottle by the end of this year.
the price of it, yeah, is a little bit ridiculous though.
It's my most expensive fragrance if we're doing like ML compared to price.
Like two, what is it? Two over here it's 225
250
pound for
here's
50 ml.
yep. So 250 here. So if let's say we're supposed to get a 100 ml, $500.
Nah, that's crazy. But it smells fantastic though. It smells fantastic.
It does. It is a little bit pricey. And I feel like it'll be hard to find on discounters, not gonna lie. Killian is not the most easy to find on discounters here.
Yeah, okay. And you know how we was talking about the new Killian fragrance, the Born to Be Unforgettable?
Yeah.
That's the one that's going to be similar to Tonka Cola based off of the notes. And someone messaged me and was like, "Yo, I've got the original of it. The Bad Boys Are No Good one." And he's like, "Yeah, it's not all that, man." So I was like, maybe they've probably reformulated, made it probably a bit different, a little bit stronger. So
Hmm.
I'm still excited, but that one like it crushed my hopes and dreams, bro.
There's still another one.
Yeah, yeah,
They
yeah,
could
yeah.
go
True.
one for two.
Hopefully two for two. I'll be gassed.
So another new release, what is it called? The new one from Carolina Herrera. Um, it's an elixir.
What one?
Cobalt.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
They're
yeah,
they're making a cobalt elixir, and originally I wanted to get cobalt, but I've heard people complain about the performance. And I feel
yeah.
like if they make this into an elixir, hopefully it performs better, and it might be a cop for me.
Uh, like it's nice from the range. The best one for me is the extreme with that chocolatey-ness to it. Cobalt's nice, but I don't think I would ever buy it, man.
No, it's
You,
not. I've heard it's a good summer fragrance.
but I think they're just better for the price. And I had Bad Boy Le Parfum, which is that one with the note of cannabis in it. That was
Mhm.
all right, but it's one again. I didn't really wear too much, so I gave it away. And like the bottles, I actually hate them bottles as well.
Is well, I like and a display form, they look good, but I feel like
Yeah,
using them and all that, I feel like it would be an
yeah.
inconvenience.
So what designer releases? Sorry, what designer releases have we got to look forward to? So we got that one. We've got the Valentino. Oh yeah, we got the Paco Rabanne Phantom Intense.
Hmm.
So the Phantom Parfum was good.
Oh yeah,
Have you?
the black bottle.
Yeah, the like
Yeah,
matte
I
gray
like
kind of
that.
one. That was
Yeah,
good. So the intent should be all right.
I feel like it would. And then look at this, bro. I feel like they're just doing this for a quick money grab.
Profondo EDP.
Profondo EDP 2024.
Like no one's copying that.
Nobody. I feel like they're just doing this for a money grab. Like Aqua de Joe have just had the most basic fragrances I feel like lately.
Yeah, yeah.
And
Because
they're
what did
not.
they bring out last year? It was
It
the
was
was it
the
Profumo?
Perfumo. Just
Yeah,
did oh, Parfum, but they called it Parfum.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. That one was actually all right, but again, not worth buying though.
yeah. I feel like if you already have Perfumo, Parfum is just redundant to have.
Yeah. Like Profumo is one that I keep in the car. And literally when I just jump out, I just quickly give it a quick spray.
That was like one of my first like 10, 15 fragrances, and I went through
Yeah.
the bottle quick. Like that was like used to be my signature scent. And then a new Memo Paris as well.
Oh shit. Have they released the notes on that?
Let's see.
You need to send me that over. I need to look into that because I like the sound of a new memo.
So Memo Paris is called Cassiopeia Rose.
Cassiopeia Rose.
Yeah, let's see. It has top notes of rose, pink pepper, heart notes of vanilla, base notes of frankincense and benzoin. That actually sounds pretty good, I can't even lie.
Yeah,
So it's
that
gonna be
that
a
sounds good.
floral, spicy, sweet, gourmand, and a resinous
That
base.
that sounds good.
Yeah,
That
that
actually
actually doesn't
sounds good.
sound too bad.
Yeah, that's one I'm definitely going to be checking out.
Yeah, because you like a couple of the memo pairs, so I feel like you might like this one too.
Yeah, and if it was one to the leather collection, I probably wouldn't like it as much, but because they're all pretty similar. But yeah, something different I'm excited for, man. But I swear to God, when I was in Paris, yeah, I went into the memo store and I tried one particular fragrance in there. I can't remember what it was, but it had notes in of like marshmallow and stuff, yeah. And oh my God, I think it's a Dubai exclusive. And I'm like, if they ever bring that here, I'll definitely get it. The only reason I didn't buy it was because I bought Blue Talisman on the same day,
You were
but
already spending.
I already spent like
I don't
260.
I don't know why brands do this whole like Dubai exclusive thing.
Yeah, I
I
know, I
find it a
know.
little bit weird. If you're just gonna make a fragrance, just make it accessible to everybody. Because like how 1 million? I didn't expect 1 million to make a Dubai exclusive fragrance.
But
Like
don't you think, but if they do that, yeah, make it a device exclusive and us guys all want it, yeah, but we can't get it, as soon as they then make it accessible worldwide, everyone's gonna go and buy it.
I feel because those stronger with use the leather and the oud,
Yeah,
those are hard to get here.
yeah,
Are
yeah,
those
yeah.
an exclusive or they're just like more UK and Dubai and all that?
No, so they're Dubai exclusives, but I don't know, they wasn't selling on like the Armani website for us to buy over here. It was on like Natino, which is just a discounter.
Hmm.
So yeah, but you can't even get them anymore. I think it was only on there for like 2 weeks and then it was gone.
Yeah, because those are hard to find here as well. It's weird how they do
Exclusives everywhere. The only exclusive I like is London exclusives.
it.
That's the only thing I like.
Do you want to get into the PDM ratings? How many
Let's
do you
do
have?
it. So I've only got the two, but I've only got Carlisle and Leighton. But
But you
obviously
smell all of them.
I've smelt all of them. So
Yeah.
we are gonna rank the House of Parfums De Marly. How much you got?
6.
Six. What have you got in there?
I got
Haldane.
Carlisle, Ojon, Herod, Leighton,
Yeah.
Haltane, and Pegasus.
All right, not bad. Another
Yeah.
thumbnail there.
Your phone looking a little light.
All right, cool. So I started off last week. You start off this week. What do you think is number one?
Let's start off. Let's do it in reverse. For last
Oh,
place,
last place.
I'm putting Kalan.
Yeah. One hundred
I
percent.
can't stand that fragrance. I tried it in the store, bro. It's such a the opening is so much more different than the dry down, and they're both. I feel like I can't stand them.
Why did you even buy that? Was it
I
impulse
didn't.
buy?
I didn't buy cologne. I tried it in the store.
Oh, okay.
Not it, man. I can't.
So,
And the bottle looks nice, but
yeah, the bottle's nice. So I tried it. I've tried it three times. So I tried it twice in store, and then when I bought some fragrance in Harrods, they gave me a whole bunch of samples, and still I liked it a little bit more when I tried it at home, but still it
mm,
wasn't good enough.
it's not a full body worthy fragrance. I feel
Yeah.
like. Yeah.
So what we saying?
Um.
We agreed on Kalan in last
Yeah,
place.
Kalan in last place. I feel like it's a worthy spot. Like but those like discontinued ones and Darley and all those, I haven't tried those ones, so I can't like rate them.
Yeah. No, I've tried a couple of them. They're like the OGs, the first ones to the PDM collection. They're actually decent.
I haven't
They're
tried those
decent.
ones. I've tried the more mainline ones.
Yeah.
What would you say is next?
What would you? Oh, ooh.
Even though it's an amazing fragrance, dude, I love it.
I'm
But
I'm. What is it? Wait, is that Herod or Pegasus?
Pegasus.
Oh, I thought it was Herod for a minute when you
No, no,
turned it. It
no, no,
looked a bit dark.
Pegasus. No.
Pegasus is a weird one for me. Yeah, I prefer Pegasus exclusive, and I would say Pegasus is all right, but then I wouldn't give it more than a six.
I like it. I rate it more than a 6. I'd probably give it like a 7.58. I think it's nice, but a lot of people hate it because of that metallic vibe that they get from it, which I
But
don't really get a lot.
I get it a little bit, but I guess that's what the fragrance is made to be like. It's not an accident, but
Mhm.
again, it's not one that I think is super wearable at the same time.
I think
So
it's definitely more cold weather, but occasion wise, it's weird when you like where would you wear it to date night maybe?
like, I
I
wouldn't
don't
even
know.
nah. I think it's not really an office fragrance. It's not a date night.
It's not.
Is it just an everyday wear kind of thing in the winter?
Could
Maybe.
be, yeah. Yeah, it's
So
weird. What would you put if you were to put a fragrance under this? Is there a fragrance you'd put under this from PDM, or would this be second to
nah,
last spot?
I would put Godolphin.
Ah, I don't like a dolphin,
I
man.
I hate that shit.
I actually had a bottle and I returned it, and I told them, "Hey, it's leaking at the collar. I can't get it.
I know Strong Style loves Godolphin.
I don't like
No,
it."
no. Is it no, not Godolphin. He loves Galloway.
Galloway is the white one, right?
Yeah, Galloway's the white one, which again
Yeah,
is poor as well.
it's all right, but it's nothing crazy. Like it's definitely not like top 5 from them. Galloway
Yeah,
is all right. Godolphin's all right, but it's not something that I would want to have a full bottle of.
yeah.
So I feel
So
like those two are they better than Pegasus or they're not? I think
nah,
or Pegasus better.
Pegasus is better than those two,
Pegasus
definitely.
better. So we'll
Yeah,
put Godolphin and Galloway kind of in the same spot.
yeah.
I kind of like the white bottle water, which is Galloway. So I like
Galloway.
Galloway more than Godolphin.
Yeah, same. But I
So
still
we'll
would I buy them? Nah.
no, I wouldn't either. No. Okay, so then we'll put Pegasus.
We'll put Pegasus there. Yeah, yeah,
Okay, so we'll say what is it, 6, 7, 8, 9. So number 9, Kalan.
yeah.
Number 8, Godolphin. Number 7, Galloway. Number 6,
Galloway, Pegasus.
Pegasus. Yeah.
Yeah. So what's
All
the
right,
rest of the
what's
ones you got
next?
there? So
So I got
what have you got there? Haldane.
Ojon, Carlisle, Herod, Layton, and Haltane. These
So
are some of the
they're the
best.
big boys.
Yeah, these are the best from them. How do you feel about Sedley and Percival and Greenlee? Those three freshies from PDM.
So if I had to rank them like out of the three, I would say Greenlee number one. I would say Percival number two, and I would say Sedley as number three.
Damn,
Because I used to love um
Sedley.
Sedley a lot,
Yeah.
but when I tried it, it just was a little bit boring. Greenlee was a little better, and then Percival's not too bad. Like I wouldn't buy Percival. I would probably buy Greenlee, and I just definitely wouldn't buy Sedley.
I feel like Percival is in the middle of Sedley and Greenlee. Like if you don't
Yeah,
like either one, I feel like then that one would be your more go-to.
yeah,
It's easier to wear all year round. I feel like it's such a mass appealing fragrance. It reminds me a lot of Abercrombie and Fitch Fierce cologne.
yeah,
I feel like that's the niche version of it, and I think that's one reason I don't own Percival is because it reminds me too much of that fragrance, and I feel like that fragrance is kind of outdated.
yeah, yeah. No, I agree. There's nothing too special about it. If you want like a fresh fragrance, there's so much better. If you want something a little bit darker or sweeter, like just go for something else. It's a
Yeah,
little bit boring.
yeah, but I will say this: if you're looking into getting your first niece, I think PDM is a really good place to start from Percival or Sedley or Greenlee. I feel like
Yeah.
those three from them as a first starter niche is a really good place to start at.
Would you say those what any of those three are better than what you've got in front of you right now?
No,
No. All
no.
right. So we're happy sticking those in the middle. Yeah.
Yes, yep.
So what would be your order of those three? Greenlee, Sedley, Percival.
So my order would be Sedley, Percival, Greenlee.
Okay.
So
Okay.
Greenlee last spot, Percival number two. I'm not a big fan of Greenlee. I don't know what it is,
Yeah.
but I've tried it a couple of times at the store. I tried it on paper, I tried it on skin, and it still wasn't sitting right with me.
Okay. So but we're happy they're just like bang in the middle.
Yeah,
They're probably the safest fragrances you can get from Parfums de Marly.
100%. The most mass appealing and the most versatile from the collection.
Yeah. So yeah, bang down the middle, but nothing too exciting about them. But now we move on to the big hitters.
Yes, the big ones. I feel like me and you are gonna have a common answer in this one. I feel like Leighton.
Okay.
What are you feeling?
I would have put Herod.
Herod in the last from
Yeah,
from
out
the
of
big
these
hitters?
ones. Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
I thought you were kind of obsessed about Herod for a little bit.
I was for like a week, yeah. But then Leighton was the first PDM that I got, and it was actually it might have been one of the first niche fragrances I actually got, you know? Like
Mhm.
after Joe Malone and stuff like that. I think
Me
yeah, this
too.
was the first one that I got. And like I actually I like this one a lot, but I don't wear it enough. That's the thing.
Yeah, I'm the same way. Like this smells so damn good, man. And a lot of people used to ask me like, what's one of the best first nieces to get? And I would say Laid, honestly. I feel like
Yeah.
this fragrance, you can't hate it. It smells so good. Yes, it is a little bit overrated, I want to say, and it's really popular in the fragrance community, but it's really popular for a reason, you know. It's not gonna gain hype and it's gonna be bad.
Like I've hardly seen like whenever I've mentioned this fragrance or said in the comments like for someone to get this, you hardly hear someone say, "Oh, I hate Leighton," because it's one that's just it's easy to like. It's got the fruitiness to it. It's a little bit sweet in a dry down, and I don't know. Some people have said nah, but I say you can wear this all year round.
100%, 100%. I've worn this all year round. I've worn it in summer, and I get 100 degrees of heat here plus,
Yeah,
and I wear it in summer. I feel like it has a nice little bit of freshness to it, and the sweetness kind of balances that out with the spiciness, and it kind of is like a balance between all those categories. So it's not overly sweet, it's not
yeah,
overly spicy, and it's not overly fresh.
yeah, yeah, and yeah. It's to be honest, it's close to like a perfect fragrance. But
That
obviously, we know from the fragrance industry when a fragrance gets spoken about too much or too many people are wearing it, like in the community, it gets a bit of hate. So,
it gets
like,
hate because of that, yeah.
so would you put Leighton in that spot?
I would put Lane in that spot, even though it smells absolutely amazing and it really is one of those perfect fragrances. Parfums De Marly Herald, it just smells. This is the best tobacco and vanilla fragrance out there.
Ooh, I don't know about that. I don't know about that one. It when I had the sample, remember when I reviewed it and I called you and I was like, look, I'm feeling this one. But then when I mentioned that to a lot of people, they said the only thing wrong with that fragrance is it doesn't perform.
It doesn't. It doesn't. Unfortunately not. Longevity wise, I get like around 6 to 7 hours. Projection, probably like less than an hour.
Damn, but and that's probably the only reason why I would put it underneath Leighton. If we're like looking at it on a whole, smell wise is fantastic.
Yeah.
I can't say that it's not, but just that performance that Leighton has over it, I would put it underneath. But I'm happy to go with what you feel like.
I think if this performed better, this would probably be the most hyped from PDM. I
Yeah,
think this is where they definitely made a big flaw, not making this a big performer. I definitely think lay-in was also one of my first niches, so I'm willing to put it above Herod
yeah,
because, like you said, the projection longevity wise on Herod is definitely a letdown, and I feel like it might it's kind of a waste of money for a niche fragrance with this price. You
yeah.
you want to get something that performs well, and Herod is definitely not in that category.
So we'll go Herod, and then we'll go Leighton above that, and then that
Now
leaves us with
the
what have we
big
got?
hitters.
What is it?
There's
Carlisle and Ojan and
Carlisle, Ocean, and
Haltane.
Haultain.
Oh, okay. You tell me out of those three right there, which is the worst one of those three?
There's no worse one. What do you
I,
think?
I think, if I'm being honest, I think Haltane.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't like it?
No, no, I like it, but I just feel like th- those other two, Ojan and Carlisle, are definitely better by far.
I think I'm the opposite. So you would place Haultain in number three.
Yeah, yeah.
Haultain, I feel like, is one of the most unique from PDM. And
I
unique in
disagree.
a really? You know, because
I
which
think,
other PDM has oud in it?
yeah, yeah, true. But then it's just because it's got that, obviously, Initio is a sister company and he's very close to the Oud for Greatness.
It is close to oud for greatness. I actually don't like oud for greatness, and I like this.
Oh, so we got a tricky decision to make. So
Ooh,
which one
okay.
would
So after Haultain, what would you place in second place?
I would put in Ojan?
Ojan, and then Carlisle number one.
Yeah.
Ah, damn. This is where we go on our separate round.
So what would you put as number one?
Number one, Haultain.
And then where would you put Carlisle under
Carlisle number
Ojan?
two, and
And
then
Ojan in number
Ojan
three.
number three. Yeah.
So let's agree. Okay, I can agree that Ojan goes in third space. Yeah.
So the reason I have Ojan number three is this DNA shares some similarities to Killian's Angel share.
Yeah.
And I think the reason I have it in number three is because I prefer the DNA of Angel Share over this because of that booziness that Angel
Yeah.
Share offers. And I think I love boozy fragrances. So when this, took that booziness away and some other things from the Angel Share DNA and put it in this bottle,
Yeah.
I kind of like, steered it away from the other PDMs because I'm like, I could let this go and just rock Angel Share.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm
Exactly.
not missing out.
Yeah.
So that's why I put it in kind of like the third place of those top three.
From what you just explained, yeah, you convinced me. Like I'm happy. That was like you was like Donald Trump right there, yeah. I'm happy because of what you just explained and the similarities to Killian and that like you I would always recommend Angel Share over that. I'm
Uh-huh.
happy for Ojan to go in third spot. But then we
Yes.
got the dilemma. We have the dilemma of this is by far number one from Parfums de Marly.
So, okay. So I've seen you, Ryix, a couple other people have Carlisle as their number one. Don't get me wrong, I love Carlisle.
Yeah.
But I think one reason I don't like it as much because it does share some similarities to Mancera Red Tobacco.
It does, but it's so
It's
so
so
much
much
better.
smoother and better, yes, and it adds a bit of fruitiness from the apple, which I feel like is a game changer in that DNA. but
it's
there's still like a little bit of good percentage that shares, that harsh. I don't want to say harsh, but dirty tobacco.
no, I get what you're saying, but I love this fragrance a lot, yeah. And the fact that on my first event I had with Harrods, this was my scent of the evening. So it means a lot to me right now.
It has a memory attached to it.
I think
So
if you was to ask 10 people, do you prefer Carlisle or Haldane? I think 8 out of 10 is gonna pick Carlisle, you know?
I agree with you. And here that the thing is with me, I love oud fragrances.
Yeah.
And the oud here mixed with the sweetness of the praline is I feel like it's kind of jaw dropping because
Yeah.
it's not too dirty on the oud, but with a nice mixture of the praline, which gives it, I don't know, for some reason I get coffee from here.
Okay.
I don't know if you ever try it out again. I get coffee from this scent, maybe because of the like a little bit of dirtiness from the oud mixed with the
Yeah.
sweetness from the praline, kind of gives off like a coffee ground vibe.
So you know what we should do? We should put another poll on the video, yeah? Who do they agree with should be number one? Do they think Carlisle should be one or Haldane? And quickly, we got 2 minutes before the podcast is over. Where we haven't even mentioned Altair. Have you smelt it before?
Oh yeah, I have smelled. I completely forgot about Altair. Not gonna lie.
So between because Altair, loads of people saying it's one of the best PDMs. Would you put it above one of these two?
No,
I would put it above. I would put it above Haldane.
Altain,
I would say number one, and then Altair
Altair
number
number two.
two.
I
But
think
you wouldn't.
Altair is a good release. I would put it over Ojon.
Okay, yeah, yeah.
So it'd be one, two, and then Altair number three.
See, I think the list we've done is pretty sick.
Is pretty solid. Like we have two different opinions, but both
Yeah,
lists are have good meanings behind them.
yeah. That was fun, man. Definitely, the people need to let us know on the poll. Make sure you go over there and vote. What do you think should have been number one? Parfums de Marly Carlisle. So you team TJ or you team Cologne Talk with Haldane? Let us know, man.
Altain or Carla. That's a good battle right there.
That's
But
solid.
overall, we're gonna say PDM. Honestly, great house.
Yeah,
Definitely deserves its recognition. They make good bottles. They make good juices. Some of them black more than others, but overall,
mhm.
it's a good house.
Yeah. Overall, I think every single person in the fragrance community would definitely recommend at least one fragrance or more from Parfums de Marly. So shout out to Parfums de Marly, man. Let's go. Hey, Parfums de
Infinity
Marly, hit us with a
Stones.
little sponsor as well,
Yes, sir.
yeah.
All right.
But
Thank
yeah,
you, everybody. Have a good
thank
day.
you. Catch you in the next one. Love for the love, my people.
Love for the love, my people.
Let's go.
Still can't do it,
All
man.
right, laters, bro.
Peace out.